Welcome everybody to Just Pew It. My name is Andrew, and today we are actually going to be talking about the new Discovery Optics. It is the 3 to 12 by 42 second focal plane that comes with the NV001 night vision. Let's get into this. Alright guys, so like always here at Just Pew It, we're actually going to do a little bit of an unboxing. This right here is a scope that I've actually been really excited to test out. I've been hearing about it. It is the 3 to 12 by 42 second focal plane. And we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. So what it comes with is your instruction manual, which I know a lot of people don't actually go through these, but probably should. A little quality control check, which is pretty awesome. A lot of companies don't even do that. A little manual that tells you all of the nice little details of everything that's on it. Let's see if it'll focus on it or if it's going to keep focusing on my face. There you go. Little cleaning cloth. All right, so the one thing, I already know exactly what this is. The one thing that I really like about Discovery Optics so far is the fact that they actually send rings with all of their scopes. I know that there are some other brands that are out there that actually do the same thing, but those are usually in a higher price point. I believe Blackhound actually does it too, but again, they're a little more expensive. So let's get into the actual scope, which that is actually some really nice foam that they got going on in here to make sure that, you know, it actually doesn't get bounced around and messed up. So we got our sunshade. Now for the scope, we got the LHD-NV, so night vision, 3 to 12 by 42 second focal plane. Comes with a flip up cap, little back disc. I'm not gonna lie, I usually just toss these. Let's see here. That is super clear. All right, so that's awesome how well it actually, the glass is on this. This is insane. Let's see. It is illuminated reticle, and it is a kind of like the PRS version. It actually has all of, let's see if it'll actually zoom in on there, but it actually has dots in between each one to actually shut off, which is actually really, really nice because I don't know how many batteries I've actually killed because I completely forget to turn it off, or I click one and then it just keeps on going. Or I get it on like the lowest setting and it's almost really hard to see it. It's pretty annoying. So this is actually a pretty cool feature on this one. It has the locking turrets, which if you're a hunter, pretty awesome. So you don't have to worry about running into like a tree or anything, and it actually takes off your zero. Let's see how well and audible they are. It's actually really, really nice. Okay, so these are in MOA, and it is on the parallax, which is super smooth. It is a 10 all the way to infinity. but it goes 10, 20, 25, 50, 100, 200, 500, and then infinity. And yeah, that is super, super nice. Okay, so there's the scope. Now, let's actually talk about the night vision portion of this. Because, again, if you're going to have this, you got to get the night vision with it. All right. So, in this, it also comes with your manual. Got to have that. Your inspection sheet. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did open this up already because I really wanted to check it out. I was actually super excited about it. Put the battery inside of it. Now, this thing, let's see if you can actually see it when it turns on. So, that is super, super awesome. This thing is actually super clear, even in the daytime. When I got this, it was in Mandarin, or Chinese. So just to let you know how to get through that, you'll hit the menu button, and then you'll go down, I believe it was 4 spaces. That is the language button, and then you'll have to drop it down to English or whatever language you speak. So it's really not that hard. So with this, it actually does have a focus ring. This red ring right here actually turns, which is super awesome because it actually works really well at night. I will roll a clip in here in just a second, just so you can kind of see what it looks like in the dark. But I mean, this thing is insanely awesome. Now, as for the price, the last time I checked, it was, I believe, $299 for the night vision, and then the scope was $250. So awesome price for both. And then you add them together, and which here in a second, I'm actually going to put it on a rifle, and we'll go from there. So if you give me just a minute, we'll get that all hooked up, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, guys. So this is actually pretty cool because I wasn't expecting it to kind of work the way it does. So I know it looks extremely long. In the military, whenever we had them, they would actually be attached to the front and go off of that. This is actually the polar opposite, as you can tell, but it does have a quick release point right here. It uses a little ferrule, so I would take it apart and put it back together on here, just kind of showing you how to do it. But again, then the video would be demonetized because I'm showing you how to put together rifle parts. So I might make a short just so that y'all can actually see how to do it the proper way and you're not going through 1,000 steps like I just did. It will come with some shims that actually go onto the ferrule. You have to have those because obviously each scope can actually take this night vision. You would be able to actually attach it onto the end and use it on any one of your applications that you have. And if you hold on one second, it's actually these little shims right here. So different sizes for different ones. And you can obviously link them all together to make it fatter. It does work really well. I know that whenever I'm looking through it like this, it doesn't seem like it would be a natural way of putting my face on here, but it actually works out pretty well, and you can see really, really good through it, which I'm very, very shocked about on how the application actually was put together. Because again, I'm more used to something on the front end, not on the rear, unless you're actually wearing, you know, your PVS 14s or something like that. Other than that, We will be taking it out to the range here very soon, and I'll be able to actually give a more in-depth of how well it works, how well it zeros, how well it actually holds zero. But as of right now, this thing actually works out pretty awesome. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, just pew it. Thanks, guys.